Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. Bart here.
I'm Scott.
And we're bringing you some Balcones. This one's called Lineage.
Lineage, it's in the center now. And we're going to
test it!
Texas whiskey.
I was going to say Waco, Texas style. Read online, not researched, but a gander, a glance. And
well, I saw this is Balcones Lineage. I had not seen it in the stores before. All of a sudden, I saw it. Is that new or has it been around? I just haven't noticed it.
It's a single malt Texas. I like to say American, but Texas single malt pot distilled.
But I looked it up real quick just to say, okay, is that old? Is it new? No, it's new.
47%.
And somewhere online I did see this is a mixture of Scottish barley and Texas barley.
Now, see, I'm glad you looked online because the back of the bottle didn't say that.
It doesn't say that. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know.
I know. All it says is their big dealage, Lineage expresses our appreciation of the past while forging ahead to add something substantive to the ongoing conversation that is whiskey.
I like how you poured yours and then you put the cork back in the bottle.
Sorry. That was wrong of me.
Although, you saw the disclaimer, still my taste buds are not fully back. Maybe it should just be you reviewing it and me sitting here nodding
You're
my
in
head.
there. You're in there.
Hashtag
You're getting in.
Trust Bart.
Yeah, I like that tag. You're getting in there. So, hey. I was trying to make up for when you're late.
What is the ABV, did you say?
I did. I kind of
47.
snuck it in. Yeah, snuck it
Standard
in.
ABV.
So,
Texas single malt.
We bought this on our own, but I got to say, I'm loving what Balcones is doing.
Ooh.
And I brought up with you, so look for this in the future. Not sure when we're going to do it. We used to do these family shootouts where it would be a bunch of different whiskeys from the same distiller. I want to do that. We want to do that with Balcones.
Yes. And we have 12, 13 different bottles. It's going to be ugly.
Oh, it's going to be delicious.
But we're going to sit down and we're just going to go boom, 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 boom.
We got to taste it. Go. I get crazy
fast.
in family shootouts. I get nuts.
Take a look at all of them. Well, so I have had this recently. Right now on the nose, I got more Texas cherry
with
sagebrush cherry on the nose than I have.
It's different.
Yeah.
And it's a lighter. It's not as much of a heavy sagebrush. It's that cherry sagebrush, which is very unique and different.
We say sagebrush. Right. That's the note that we get. With Texas whiskey.
It's the hot climate.
It's area. The farther south in Texas that you go, the hotter it is.
We should call it hot wood.
It's hot
wood.
Got wood?
Got hot wood. Hot wood.
But
Waco.
So it causes these
Tucson.
Different chemical reactions with the oak barrels that creates to us this sagebrush note.
The heat comes through.
And I'm getting it on the nose.
Yeah.
At 47%, kind of, that's surprised me how much I got it on the nose.
I know. It's very good. And this is what Balcones is bringing to it, man. I mean, it's just, this Waco style of whiskey is good. So that's a delicious nose.
Now, Roy, Akbavite, he's in Scotland. He's met us in Austin down at the Whiskey Tribe, down at the Whiskey Vault annual celebration. Scotland will fit within Texas. That's how big Texas is.
Texas big.
It's big.
It's real big.
And there's plenty of room to spare around Scotland in Texas.
Yeah.
So when you say the farther south in Texas, I mean, it can be quite a ways.
It's like another country.
Yeah. Iron Root is up in the northern part of Texas. Mm-hmm. Not quite as extreme. And actually, they've gotten traces of snow in the past.
That's crazy. Well, I think everybody got traces of snow.
This last winter.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Okay,
My parents were down in McAllen and they were like freezing. It's cold. We're not used to the cold.
We're snowbirds. This isn't supposed to happen. First sip, just kind of pretty muted, but as the first one on the palate, I'm going to take another one here, and hopefully it's...
Well,
helps.
what's nice is the flavors are a lot lighter and smoother than I had expected. I get a little bit of that, fresh mown hay. It's not strong, but it's in the background. I get that from a malted barley. And then the vanillas come through. And then some creamy vanilla on the finish that's still lingering there. I'm going to have to add a little water and go in there, but it's a lighter whiskey all the way around.
There's some nice light citrus sweetness in there with it, with those notes. That cherry, sagebrush, a little bit of. Let me take one more neat, and then I'll add a drop of water.
Got it.
That cherry sagebrush is there, blending nicely with caramels, with vanillas.
Ooh. The water did not help the nose.
I'm not getting the fresh Monet.
Oh yeah, I got a fresh Monet.
But that's my muted senses, probably.
Do you like my throwback hat? This is my rookie hat.
Oh
yeah,
I did not notice.
Yep, found it in an old box. 1995 style.
I do like this neat. I don't see the need to add water. I'm gonna.
I would have preferred this neat. I believe it's dumbed it down a little bit. Kind of lost the open, but I've still got the vanilla, caramel, cream finish. The barrel char kind of hangs around in the finish as well. Well, maybe a touch of that sagebrush in there. Yeah, the caramels keep lingering. We're still there. That's nice. Almost like the light caramel that gives you almost like a Coca-Cola aftertaste. But I would drink this neat without water. I don't believe the water opened it up. I think it touched it down.
Touched it down?
Touched it down.
I just got a little bit of grassiness on the nose. First time. And with a drop of water for me.
Not a touchdown, but I touched it down. Just a touch. Yeah, I still get that grassiness on the flavor. That's that malted barley sneaking through. I like it. That's why I like malted barley. That's why I like single malt. Man, they're doing good things. Because this is a much more subtle dram than I thought it was going to be.
There's a little bit of nuttiness to it. Would you say?
Yeah, I would agree with you there. Like a beech nut.
Yeah, I was going to try to pin down the nut.
don't pin down the nut.
Sounds
terrible.
Macadamia nut. I mean, it's kind of more of a mild, not a peanut. Well, a little bit of peanut, I suppose.
I don't know about peanut.
Yeah.
I would agree with
macadamia. A little bit of nut.
Cashew.
Got nut. Not bad. I like it. And our price point on this, $35.
Ooh, that's a real good price point, especially at 47%. That's nice. $35.
Yeah.
Nice. It is a lighter dram, not quite what I was expecting, though. So I don't believe it needs any water, even at 57%. It feels delicate.
Now, you say it's a lighter dram, but that's because we like cask strength, and we just filmed a 58% review.
Okay, that's true. But what I'm also talking about is we just did the Froke not too long ago. The Froke gave me all those, like, rich chocolates and coffees. And it had a little bit more viscosity. This feels even lighter on my palate.
But the Froke is a higher ABV, though, too.
It probably is. This is one reason we want to do that family shootout.
Yeah.
Bring these in, hit them, and see kind of where they land with us.
Yeah.
Yep. And good stuff, though. I love what they're doing, man. Love what they're doing.
Probably about the time this airs. Also, we are planning a trip back down to Iron Root up in Denison, Texas. So more on that later. But yeah, 47%. It feels very nice. I like it on the palate. I like it neat, I think, same as you.
Definitely.
I don't know that a drop of water necessarily hurt it, but I liked it at 47%.
Yeah, I would just say it's better neat.
Not an official score, but it's around a 90 for me. 89, 90.
89.
Yeah.
89.
And that's because of my palate and everything is still not back. But the way it's feeling, some of the notes that I'm getting, I like
what they're doing with their Texas single malt.
Yep.
So,
Go to ScotchTestDummies.com. You can pick up our coins. You can pick up our glasses. You can pick up a dropper set and help support the show. Keep the lights on. Buy us some whiskey.
I like it. Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.
Dummies.